So welcome to the MLB podcast. We're going to go over every team's offseason, and we're going to start with the New York Yankees. This is James.
Tiedemann, hello.
And I am Mark Mancini. And let's break down the Yankees offseason. What do you think about their moves to the starting rotation? We're looking at Severino as their 1, probably Paxton as a 2, Tanaka as the 3, Happ as the 4, Sabathia as the 5. That's a pretty solid rotation when you look at it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. And they also got a Sonny Gray as
If they don't trade him,
I don't think they will deal him because you got the health issues with CC recently with knee surgery. So I think you'll hold on to him, especially missing out on Corbin. That was their big guy they wanted.
I really thought they were going to get
Corbin. Missed out on him. Like they got Paxton, who's still a very solid pitcher. Had a great year with Seattle, including a no-hitter. So you gotta be happy with that. But missing out on Corbin kind of forces them to keep Gray, I think.
All right, I can see that. Now, do you think they get? We're at January 10th, and Harper and Machado have not been signed. Do you think that they get either Harper or Machado?
I think realistically they're out on Harper. Just they don't have the room, and they're not going to overspend the money. I'm not saying it's not worth the money, but they're not going to overspend for that in a position that's not a need, especially when you got.
But they do need a lefty bat. That's my argument. They need a lefty bat more than a righty bat.
Harper's built for Yankee Stadium. That lefty power swing with that short, it's a perfect fit. But I just do not see them spending that money where there's no place to put them. Because there was that rumor playing first base, but that's not feasible, even though first base is an issue with the Yankees because it's a big unknown.
Who do you like at first base? Because I don't like Bird. I'd rather put Voit there.
I think you got to go with Bird. He's a homegrown kid. I think he has more upside. And here's your lefty bat.
All right. So,
go ahead.
What's that?
Machado.
Do you think they get Machado? Yeah.
I think they will end up getting Machado just purely because he'll want to play for the Yankees over say.
Okay, so now here's my transgression with everyone now. Do you think if they get Machado, everyone's saying they have to trade Andujar, and I think it would be the dumbest move to trade Andujar because he hit 55 doubles, and when you look at a guy that could hit doubles, I'm not into sabermetrics per se, but say he leads off the inning with a double, you got a guy in scoring position. He did that 55 times. Wherever you are in the batting order, if he gets on base at a double 55 times in the year, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, signing Machado, you got Didi who's going to be out till August.
Okay, so when he comes back, then what? Because I'd rather have Didi than Machado just because of his personality. I think Machado could be bad chemistry,
but Machado's he's a top 5 player.
Top 10.
All right, still, Didi's not a top 10 player.
No, he's not.
He's going to bat over 300, over 30 home runs, over 100 RBIs. Guaranteed, Machado. He's a great fielder, and you can play him that. Like, honestly, they signed Tulowitzki as that backup to fill.
Yeah, that's another thing. So they got Tulowitzki now, so they have less of a reason to get Machado, right?
It's a 1 year, $1 million. The Blue Jays are going to end up paying Tulowitzki $20-something million.
Crazy.
Horrible contract with them, but it just. If you have a chance to sign a player like Machado and you're like, oh, but we got Tulo, who's now old, no longer the best shortstop in the game, stupid. Because then you keep Andujar at third, you got Machado at short, you keep Gleiber at second, and you got first base, which is still is. You got Sanchez behind the plate, your infield solid. Because even if you're not there at first base, you're still
and you're happy with the outfield.
Yeah.
I don't like losing Robertson, but keeping Zach Britton kind of makes up for that. And now they got to try to get Ottavino. If they get Adam Ottavino, I think their bullpen is set.
Yeah.
And they're pitching for the most part.
I would say pitching wise, this is the team bullpen rotation that they're going to opening day. This is who it's going to be. I don't think they'll pick up maybe Ottavino, maybe another guy that can be that sixth inning fill-in. But I think they got a lot of young guys, the Lasagna kid, however you pronounce his actual name. They like him. They got German, who started a little last year when the bullpen.
Okay, yeah.
You like his stuff for an
All right,
maybe.
For spot starts, you're saying, I think that just about sums up the Yankees. How many wins you got them for right now without Machado?
100 plus.
And then with Machado?
They're going to push 105, 110. I would say 100 without, 105, 110 with. They're a top 3 team in baseball.
Absolutely, I agree. Going to the Mets. What do you think of that trade that they made with the Mariners? Before you say anything, I was very in love with it when I heard Malik Smith was in the deal. I've always been a big fan of Malik Smith. The guy hits 300 and steals 25 bags. For a center fielder, he's got speed and he can cover more ground in the outfield, on hits like balls that are hit, bloopers in the outfield and stuff. And then I heard he wasn't included in the trade, and I was a little disappointed. But despite that, they get a closer and they get a second baseman, and Cano maybe playing some first base. What do you think? Thoughts?
Overall, it's a good deal for the Mets. They need a closer. Diaz is an elite guy. He's an all-star. You know what you're getting with him. He's going to be good. Cano, he's the big name, but he's not the piece. He's going to be good, but he's not the Cano he was with the Yankees.
No, that's for sure. But
beginning with Seattle.
Last year, not this past season, but the prior one, I think he hit 30-plus home runs and 100 RBIs.
He's still got the power swing. He's still going to be good.
I'm just looking for a guy that gets on base with base hits or doubles even.
Cano's always been a great doubles hitter. He's always been able to hit in the spot when you need him to get a hit. I think defensively at second base he's good. I think first base he's going to struggle a lot. I just don't.
Do you think they're going to play him at first?
Probably. Just because I think you're going to want the bat in the lineup, and I think they could probably get a better bat at second base. Like, the Mets could be a little LeMehieu. Picking him up's a possibility. Because then you have LeMehieu.
I would love that. And he could hit leadoff.
Exactly. You have Rosario could bat too.
As of right now, I don't like... Who's the Mets leadoff hitter?
You don't really... You want to back Conforto just to get his bat through the fourth time, maybe?
As my leadoff hitter or best hitter? It's like, I guess that's a new trend now, but I don't like that.
Idea.
I don't like that.
But, no, if the Mets have any chance this year, it's through their pitching. They got to win 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5.
Let's look at their rotation. DeGrom, Syndergaard, Wheeler, Matz, and who's their
Vargas.
And all right, we need a fifth starter. We need to go out and get a fifth starter, and there's not much out there left.
You also got Lugo.
Lugo is a bullpen guy, I think they're going to say.
Yeah, but that's why he'll also be your filling.
A spot starter.
Yeah.
They say he could be involved in trade rumors. I like him, Gazelman in the bullpen, and then Familia, my dad always says I get agita from Familia. It takes forever to throw a freaking pitch, which I agree with. I'm not crazy about him. But in the 8th inning, all right, but I still think we overpaid him. I think we need another lefty in there, especially if we don't keep Blevins, who had a bad year, but I still like him because he's a lefty specialist.
Yeah. The Mets got a lot.
We need another bullpen guy. We need a fifth starter, and we need another hitter. We're not done yet in the offseason.
The Mets bullpen's not that good. Like, it's better, a lot better with Diaz. But just look at DeGrom last year. How many wins did he give to the bullpen? That the bullpen blew.
But I think with Diaz, if you with those 4, Gazelman, Lugo, Familia, Diaz, that's 4 solid guys. We need 2 more.
Well, Familia's shown that he's been good, but he's also shown that he'll blow up in the big spot.
That's true.
And the Mets rotation, DeGrom's their best pitcher. Over Syndergaard.
Absolutely.
He's an ace. Syndergaard is elite, but he's going to give you 6 innings. He'll be at 100 pitches. They'll take him out. Wheeler is good. He's got the talent, but is he going to put it all together to give you 25-plus starts? You know?
Probably not.
Is any Met pitcher going to give you that?
Yes!
DeGrom.
But Syndergaard. Come on.
We'll see when his elbow blows out because he's throwing 103 miles an hour over 6 innings. Steven Matz.
He won't give you 25
He's not
strikes. He'll give you 20 maybe.
I had high hopes for Steven Matz.
How do you like Jeff McNeil? Do you think he'll be anything?
Maybe. That's some you just got.
I like the addition of Keon Broxton actually a lot. That was a good move.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the guys I like in our outfield: Nimmo, Conforto.
Lagares a great glove.
And Broxton. I don't like Lagares.
He's a good.
No,
fielder.
I want Lagares is in the Guinness Book of Records for tearing his thumb sliding into second base. I swear. He's injured his thumb like 4 times making a diving catch or sliding into second base. He's not a good player. I don't want him on my team anymore.
The one thing that subs up the Mets is they got a lot of issues.
They gotta. They gotta trade.
They need this in the outfield. They need this in the infield. This in the bullpen, and they need
They
depth
gotta.
starting pitching.
They gotta trade Dominic Smith and Lagares for whatever the hell you can get. Whatever the hell you can get. Just trade both of them.
I don't. Yeah, you in a dream world, yeah, you just love to unload them, but who are you gonna unload them to?
And that guy, Jacob Rom, right? Who is this guy? I just feel like he's gonna be like the jinx to Jacob DeGrom. Like I just don't like this guy. Something's not right about this. We need to get rid of him at all costs. Whether they think the cute, something is not right. It's like a doppelganger kind of. He doesn't look like him, but the name is like the same, but not.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I get you, like
they gotta ship him out of here.
Superstition.
No,
you're not
they gotta get rid of him.
He's got a high 90s fastball. That's what you want out of your bullpen.
Does he?
Yeah, he can hit like 97
All right.
ish. So that's what you want. Is he a good pitcher? No.
But
neither is a lot of depth.
All right.
A lot of major league pitching now in the bullpen, late in games. Not your top guys, but your middle to end of the bullpen guys. They're like, these guys can't really throw strikes. They're just laying up the radar guns. That's why they have it. They hope that they can learn to throw strikes at this high velocity. But a lot of guys just throw it in there as hard as they can and hope you miss.
All right, we're going on forever about the Mets. I'm getting tired of them. I think I got to switch to a new team to talk about. I mean, they still got a lot of holes. I think they got to make like 3 more signings.
Yeah, they're not this. Even though
they're far from done.
The top 3 guys in the rotation, if healthy, are a rotation of a team that should be a playoff team. But they just got so many holes elsewhere that they're just not. And it's the Mets, so they'll get hurt.
Yeah.